Okay students, today we are going to continue the same chapter, the endocrine system. This is the part 2 of this chapter. In the previous part we studied about the endocrine system, means the meaning of endocrine system, the hormones, what are hormones, and the glands which are present in the body. So in this video we will study the first gland, that is the adrenal gland, in detail. What are its secretions and what happens when it is hyposecreted and hypersecreted. Okay, so let's start. First, let us know the structure of adrenal gland. Adrenal gland are like cap above each kidney. Okay, so what is the location of its? It is above each kidney. The kidney, we know it is located in the excretory system, and above each kidney there is a cap like structure which is known as the adrenal gland. So this is a cap like structure and it is above each kidney. Now adrenal gland consists of two main regions, the adrenal cortex and the adrenal medulla. Like in kidney, we know that the kidney consists of two regions, the outer dark cortex and the inner lighter medulla. In the same way, the adrenal gland, it is also consists of two parts. The outer part is called the adrenal cortex and the inner part is called the adrenal medulla. So what is secreted from adrenal medulla? Adrenal medulla secretes a hormone called adrenaline. The name of this hormone is adrenaline, which is secreted from the adrenal medulla. You need to remember this. And what is the function of this hormone? This prepares the body for fight or flight. Now what is this fight or flight? Fight or flight is a condition during any emergency situation. Means suppose you are frightened or you are in an emotional stress. So in that particular condition, a hormone adrenaline is secreted in our body. So this, what it does, it increases the heartbeat, it increases the blood pressure and many other things that are happened when it is secreted, like we can say fat deposition occurs, more blood supply occurs to the muscles because we need more energy during that time. So in order to need that, this hormone is secreted so as to increase heartbeat and blood pressure and glucose and many other important things. So this was the function of adrenaline. Next is adrenal cortex. Adrenal cortex is the outer part of the adrenal gland. It secretes a hormone called cortisol. This hormone is divided into two parts. The first is mineralocorticoid and glucocorticoid. Mineralocorticoid is a hormone which regulates the mineral metabolism. Like we know that in our body there are many minerals, including the sodium and the potassium ions. So it maintains the metabolism of that sodium and potassium ion is during the sodium potassium pump. Next is glucocorticoid. Glucocorticoid regulates the fat, protein and glucose metabolism. Fat protein metabolism means when the requirement of fat synthesis is needed or when the requirement of protein synthesis is needed. Okay, and it also increases the blood glucose level. So in order to regulate that, in order to regulate the glucose level or anything, glucocorticoid is secreted. So these are the two hormones which is secreted from the adrenal cortex. Now we will study the hypersecretion and hyposecretion from the adrenal cortex, not from the adrenal medulla. Adrenal medulla secretes adrenaline. Okay, so there is no such condition of hyper and hyposecretion. But in case of the secretions from adrenal cortex, we need to study about the hyper and hyposecretion. Hyposecretion is the deficiency of the hormone. So whenever there is the deficiency of secretion from the adrenal cortex, what happens? It causes a disease called the Addison's disease. Okay, so this is a kind of disease whose symptoms are hypoglycemia. Hypoglycemia means blood sugar level decreases. This condition is known as hypoglycemia, and the other symptom includes the loss of weight, etc. So you need to remember what are the what disease that is caused by the hyposecretion of hormone from the adrenal cortex. Next is hypersecretion. So hypersecretion is the excess secretion of hormone. So when the hormone is excess secreted, means it is secreted in excess, what happens? It causes a Cushing's syndrome. Okay, what are the symptoms of this syndrome? The first is hyperglycemia. Hyperglycemia means the blood sugar level increases. Okay, the sugar level in the blood increases, and the other symptom include obesity, etc. So this was the hyper and the hyposecretion of hormone from the adrenal cortex. Okay, so adrenal gland is completed. In the next video we will study the pancreas and the thyroid gland. So thank you for watching. If you like the video, subscribe to my channel. We will meet in the next video.